Hello and welcome to another week, another episode, an update. Let's start off with my weight. It should be close to being butt naked. I got just my undies on and my socks. So here we go. I'm gonna step onto that weight, the scale. So it works. Okay. There it is, 193.2. That's how much I weigh currently. So let's move on to some lighted areas and see what much I've changed or not changed, besides still being kind of fat. This is what currently looks like. Seems like a pretty bad lighting, but this would do. Let's check out this area. Maybe that's a little better. There we go. Alright. Not the best poser, but that'll do, and that's what I look like currently. Back at work. And so this is the update, my physique, and keep in touch and let's see some better changes down the road. What's going on, guys? Today is Friday, November 11th, 2016. Here in the States, November 11th is Veterans Day. So I want to take this opportunity and just want to thank all the servicemen and servicewomen of the military. I got family and friends who did serve or is still serving. So shout outs and say thank you for all the military involved. Thank you for keeping us safe, and thank you for doing the things you do that allow us to do what we do here in the States, and that's to live freely and continue to do whatever we want. So it is much appreciated. Freedom comes at a cost, and I appreciate this freedom. So thank you very much. Alright, let's get into my video. This is gonna be the bulk life episode 7. Episode 7, but you know what? I'm not sure if it's much of a platform of episode, but I call it an episode because eventually I'm just cramming in a whole bunch of workouts and some will seem the same as repetition of workouts, and that's what you gotta do sometimes. And that's the key is, can you do this day in, day out, or can you repeat, your routine, however you are gonna repeat it. And this is what it takes to, when you want to reach your goals, as in if you are like I am in lifting and bulking up and eventually cutting. It's, can you repeat it? Can you be like a broken record? So I know some of you don't like watching working out videos and all that, but that's what majority of my videos are, is just at the moment it's just working out. I would try to come out with more of a full day of eating type of deal, but like I said, that part is just repetition of eating the foods that I've shown you before. But I'll bring it back, because you're probably getting tired of just seeing me doing same old workouts. So I'll add some stuff in there, and I'll show you some of the new items that I got that I mentioned before, but I'll do that in the voiceover. So let's just jump right into the workouts and listen to me talk in the background. I mentioned in my old video that I was gonna join a gym, and I promised the footage of the gym, and here is the first footage of the gym that I'm working out on. And when I'm off work, this is where I'll be doing most of my workouts. And I can't really do some of my workouts at home that you've seen before, is because as the holiday seasons are coming up, things, we get busy, and you get items, you buy items, or you just have more, you store more items, so there's no room. And so I'd rather just go ahead and hit the gym, because I'm at a stage where I need more equipment, more tools to work with, and it just feels nice to be working out at a gym. So I joined my closest local gym, which is about, if you drive normal average speed, is about 30 minutes away, but you don't always do that, so 25 minutes, let's just say that. It's the closest I drive to my gym. And when I'm at home, I want to spend most times with my family, because I'm away a week from my family, and when I get home I want to have a week with my family. And so what I do is switch my schedule from waking up very early in the morning. So the gym opens at 5:30 a.m. and I try to make it there as close as to the opening time, but it's usually sometimes around 6 a.m. to 6:30 to 7 o'clock, but however you want to make it be. I just go there as early as I can and get my workouts done. And my routine is usually doing the big three, and I usually work out the legs, and then I work out my back, and then I work out my chest. The arms and all other smaller parts, I don't necessarily want to call them smaller parts. I just do them at work, but I don't always shoot videos at work. So I'm just telling you to let you know that, those, whatever you call the accessory muscles or smaller parts muscles, they're being worked on. And I include, like, shoulders, triceps, biceps, any other part that I can think of. One of my favorite things to do is lat 4 downs. So a lot of this workouts is going to be repetition, and you'll see that as we continue on the videos, but there will be some minor changes to different exercises that I do, and if you watch all of it and you pay attention, you'll probably see the differences that I have in them. as promised. I mentioned in previous video that I've got these barbell rack stands, so then I can use it for continuation of my leg workouts, such as squatting. Because I think past couple months I only had like a good maybe 2 to 3 days of leg workouts, and that's not enough. So I feel like I need to do more. So I bought these stands, and I had an extra barbell, and brought 4 or 5 plates with me to work, and just try to maintain and get some leg stimulation before I get off work and use the gym and put on some more weights and continue my leg workouts and not feel like I'm behind on them. So this is what it looks like, and so far it's working great. Making use of the space. Pardon my interruption of me leaving you alone to listen to some music with me working out, but I just want to give you an example of what I mean by doing the same thing but tweaking little bits of my workouts. And right here is a prime example. There are some days or maybe some weeks that I will incorporate this in here, which is the hamstring curl. And at this point I'm just doing the normal hamstring curls with both legs. And like I said, I will tweak somewhere down the line where I would just probably do single hamstring curls and concentrate differently. I mean, either way works, but for some people it just, you know, works if you do single hamstring curls. And right here, doing a little bit of calf raises and just trying to, you know, put some meat on my calves, so that way I don't look too much of a skipping leg day. And I'm not doing much weight for calves. You just gotta really concentrate and really squeeze it to get the workout. And you can see as the weeks go by, my pull-ups are suffering because I'm, you know, pretty heavy and my energy is kind of running out. But you know, I still try to force them in there. Usually the first thing when I start doing my back workouts, and then I start hitting that lat pull down. And this is a prime example of just tweaking it. I do this right here, the single lat pull down, or however you want to call it, because when I get down right here, I feel it more towards my middle lats, if you can call that, or if that even exists. But I feel it more lower. I need to build more of my lower lats, because when I flex, when I show my back, it seems like my lats are pretty high up there, a little bit more developed in the higher region, or it's just probably how my genetic is. But you know, never hurts to try to build. And here's another tweak right here. Instead of just going generic straight up and down, I'm reaching forward. It looks like I'm swinging, but I'm actually reaching forward and giving my whole back a good stretch, my lats, and then reaching and then pulling it back. And then right here, I always try to incorporate this in here because you do so much pushing. Like right here when I'm doing benching right here, you're hitting so much of your front delts that you're almost kind of neglecting your rear delts. So I always try to, you know, put that in there however I can, whenever I can, if it's, you know, whenever I do my back. And I am back at work, and this is my first session that I'm really using to incorporate you know, my big 3 workouts at work here. I don't have much equipment or weights, but I do what I can. And here's another tweaking. I found out this I like to do this instead of doing the, you know, deadlift workouts and all that. This really helps out lower back. I don't have lower back issues, but I like to maybe just keep it safe and help keep myself healthy. And you know, if this is an easy way and I enjoy doing it, I'm gonna do it. You know, I don't know what it's called yet, but I'll just call it a reverse, how do I say, a deadlift. But yeah, we'll see. And here it is, my just, you know, furthering tweaking and doing whatever I can with dumbbells at work and resistance bands. Right, I'm just warming up the chest right here, continue warming up. When you get older, you know, you're gonna want to warm up longer. You should still warm up longer when you're younger, so that way you prevent yourself from having injuries. Injuries are, you can't prevent it, but you can help yourself not to have more injuries. Because if you're lifting for a long time, you're bound to have injuries. But just try to, you know, warm yourself up properly and be safe, and lift properly and be safe, just to prevent lesser injury. Alright, hey, if you've seen this, I'm assuming you made it to the end. I appreciate it. I just for this video, I just want to leave it kind of not me talking too much and just put some music out there and just see me working out throughout the different days that I chose to work out. Just so you get to continue to see what I do repeatedly and every time, and that's pretty much what I do. So it may be boring for some, but that's what is required if you want to continue to keep going and trying to build yourself. As you go along, you make small tweaks in your exercises and your workouts to try to maximize some growth in your muscles, or however you want to do your physiques. And again, today is Veterans Day. Thank you for all who have served and are serving, and I appreciate you guys who are watching my videos. And until next time, I'll be back.